Hello, YouTube. This is Sister Girl coming to you today with not a book review, but a first impression of a book. Now I'm going to do it on Nightshade. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do it. If I ramble a little bit, this is my first time doing it, so just bear with me. Okay, the cover is so beautiful, and the art on it is just fabulous. I give this an A+. The pages is like a little rigid on it. I give this an A. Different. This part of the book here that you read, the synopsis, I give it, I say a C, because it could have been more detailed. Okay, this here, oh, my nose itching, I'm sorry, y'all, my nose itching. Okay. And this part here, the chapters, the beginning of the chapters, like this here, see how this is? I give it a. Okay, now, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, as an avid reader, I always said, if I can get through the first 3 chapters and it really, impress me, then I will, for sure I can get through the whole book. But that is some cases. Some cases is, some cases is not. Okay, so, but so I'm going to go through the first 3 chapters. And if you haven't read the book, you might think it is a spoiler, but I don't think it'll be a spoiler. It's just like a summary of what each chapter is. It's not giving up too much detail. Okay? So, and I do, I think it'll help, if someone haven't read the book yet and might want to read it. It might help, it might not help. Okay, now, when chapter 1, I always welcome war, but in battle. My passion rose unbidden. Now, in this first chapter, the character, which is Kali, she is on patrol, and she's a human/werewolf. She is in the mountains, and she comes across this human named Shay. This grizzly bear has told him up. He's bleeding and everything. He have went into, say, the light. They say when you get ready to die, you go into a light. He didn't went into a light. Okay, he's about gone. And Kali finds him, and for some strange, odd reason, she saves his life. But it's forbidden for her to do that, but she did it. So she went against everything that she believed in and everything that she can get executed for this. But she did it, and she saved Shay's life. Now I'm going to give you the description that the author did of Shay, and maybe it'll help you with see how Shay looked. Okay, he was a boy who looked about my age, 17, maybe 18, brown hair with a slight shimmer of gold fell in a mist around his face. Sweat had caked strands of it to his forehead and cheeks. He was lean, strong, someone who could find his way around a mountain, as he clearly had. This part of the territory was only accessible through a stump, unwelcoming trail. So that should give you a little bit on how Shay looked. Okay, so in chapter 1, she saves Shay's life. Now, then we're going to go to chapter 2. This is chapter 2. Ain't it beautiful? Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, now in chapter 2 it says, when I opened the front door to my house, my body went rigid. Okay, now, she's human/werewolf. So, as soon as she left the mountains from saving Shay and put Shay away into his truck, she heads back home off her patrol. So then she goes in there and she gets smelled. The wolf in her has a strong, they can smell anything, really, really powerful sense of smell. So she already knew it was a visitor at her house. And the visitor was Lumine. Okay, and she's part of the Nightshade. Okay, so she's there to, was talking to Kali's parents about the union of her and Kali and Rand, and she has convinced her parents to make her more womanly light for Rand, because they only have like a month of time for their reunion to take place. So she's concerned if they have had sex yet, So all this stuff she's talking to them about and things like that, because it's forbidden for them to have sex. It's forbidden until the union. So she's talking to, which is, the father name is Stephen and the mother name is Naomi. So she walks in on that situation and things like that. And so she do not like Lumine. She do not like her. She can't stand her. If she had a choice, she would rip her throat out. So after Lumine make it clear to her that the union is going to take place within a month time, and that under no circumstance do she give up the goodies, and she should be grateful that from childbirth that she is going to be mate to Rand. So that was for that part. That's in chapter 2. Now after she leaves, then her mother goes up to Kali's room with her, and she tells her, that you need to start wearing skirts and you need to start dressing the part, because Rand is looking at you, and you want him to keep that eye and that excitement on you. So she convinced her to do this for the next day. So her mother won, and the next day, which is chapter 3, okay, the next day it says, when I entered the kitchen for breakfast, my family fell silent. I made a beeline for the coffee. My mother rushed over, grasped my hand, and turned me to face her. Okay, so she did that because she had on a cute outfit, and she was just really flabbergasted because her daughter actually did what she asked her to do. So she was really and truly, satisfied with it. So Kali and her brother Ansel had their breakfast. Everyone ate breakfast, and then they was off to school. So when they get to the school, all eyes is on Kali, because she usually, like I said, she usually dressed in her jeans and shirt, and just she's a warrior, so she's ready for action. So, but not today. So everybody's eyes is on her, and so Rand comes along, and everyone clears the way, because Rand needs his time along with her before class. Okay, so they're standing there in the hallway, and they're talking, and Rand makes a proposal towards her about going out that night and to this club. And so Rand convinced her to, because it was a nightshade. She's over the nightshades. Kylie is over the nightshade, and Rand is over the other group, which is called Band. So Rand convinced Kylie to have the nightshades and Band to come together that night at the club and to be friends and to come, because they usually don't, they tolerate each other, but they usually don't get along. So by them going to be, the new leaders of the packs that they create, they're trying to get control of the situation before before the month. Okay, so that's really it. That's how it ends. So I hope you enjoyed it. And the book, overall, if you see my review, I did a review on it. I gave the book 4 out of 5 stars, and I really and truly enjoyed this book. Okay, so, and one more thing I have, okay? After this video, I'm going to be uploading another video, okay? So stay tuned for my next video. Bye-bye.